Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your slow flow yoga practice. This is a great practice to do anytime you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. We'll really slow things down, link breath to movement, and tune into our bodies. Let's just begin in a seated pose. However you're comfortable, legs can be crossed or extended. Draw your hands to heart center, close your eyes. And just begin by taking a deep, full breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, open your mouth, let it go. The next time you breathe in, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, lower those hands to heart center. And again, inhale, arms extend. Exhale, pull it to your heart. And let's just flow that a few times. You can close your eyes here. That's it. Just a simple movement. Arms reaching on the inhale. Hands pulling down through your heart center as you exhale. Just see if you can tune in to your body and your breath, setting the foundation for your practice today. Staying with that full deep breath, see if you can begin to expand the breath now, lengthening inhale and exhale. And now we'll take a side bend over to the right. Just walk the right fingertips out to the side and sweep that left arm overhead. Let's pause and breathe into the left rib cage. See if you can feel the ribs expanding on the in-breath and contracting as you exhale. On your next breath out, release the left hand down to the mat and just walk yourself forward over that right knee. Drop your head down towards the knee. And then we'll walk through center, just coming to the other side. This time, left hand plants on the mat and right arm sweeps overhead. And we'll breathe into the right rib cage. Keep that right hand extending long. And as you exhale, drop the right hand. We'll walk ourselves forward over the left knee, dropping chin towards the left knee. And coming through center, walk yourself back up. And from here, we'll just start to take some circles, almost like a cat-cow, except we're going to get the neck and the shoulders into the mix here too. So just leaning forward, doing a big circle, dropping the head, and then lifting the chin. Just really waking up the whole body. See if you can articulate through all of the vertebrae in your spine, all the way up through the spinal cord. And let's shift in the other direction. Take a few circles, engaging the whole spine, all the way up to the neck. And we'll come back to center here. Just broaden through the chest, gaze forward, open the heart, and then tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. Seated cat-cows, opening through the heart. And on the exhale, pulling the belly button back toward the spine. Inhale to open, and exhale to round. Back to a neutral spine, and then just drop the right ear down toward the right shoulder. You might extend the fingertips toward the mat for added stretch. And then circle the head to the other side, lengthening through the side of the neck. One more time, dipping chin to chest, over to the other side. And this time we'll take the right hand, just wrap it on top of the head for a little extra leverage here. Maybe even dropping the chin down an inch or two, just feeling the stretch on the side of the left neck. And then we'll move to the other side. Left ear toward the left shoulder. Left hand reaches up, just adds a little extra leverage here. And from here, maybe dropping the chin down an inch or two, lengthening through the right side of the neck. And release the hand, bring the head back to center. Roll the shoulders up and back a few times. Just really moving slowly, and feeling all the parts of the body here, not rushing. And now we'll come on to our hands and knees, palms under the shoulders, and hips over the knees. Take a few proper cat-cows here. As you exhale, round your spine. On the inhale, open up through your heart and through the belly. And just move with your breath a few rounds of cat-cow. Each time, see if you can move just a little bit deeper. And now let's reach the right arm up to the sky. On your exhale, sweep the right arm underneath you, coming onto the right shoulder. And then if you like, you can reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. I like that version. Some people prefer to keep the left palm on the earth for a little extra traction. So just notice what feels good to your body today. And then we'll come back up onto the palms. Gaze to your right and gaze to your left, stretching the side body. One more time in each direction. Really think of opening up through the sides of the waist here. And then come back to center. This time, left arm reaches to the sky, and then come on down to that left shoulder for thread the needle. So right hand can stay planted or reach it up. And as much as possible here, keep the hips on top of those knees. We're really just opening up through the spine. And we'll release the right hand down to the earth, coming back to both palms. And this time we'll walk the hands forward for a puppy pose. Just reach the fingertips as far as you can, so stretching even through the fingers, and you can rest the forehead on the mat, or if it's comfortable, gaze forward, resting chin to the mat. And let's come into our Sphinx pose now. So dropping the hips down to the mat, elbows aligned directly under the shoulders. And you can play with the head here, swinging it to the right, gently to the left, forward and back, nodding the head yes and no. Just really releasing tension. And then let's extend the arms straight out in front of us. On an inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs. And then as you exhale, cactus your arms. And then reach around behind you, interlace the fingers for Shalabhasana, just pulling the shoulders back towards the heels. And pause and breathe. As you exhale, lower. And then we'll come into an upward facing dog. From here, downward facing dog, our very first one. So take your time to pedal out through the feet, bending one knee or the other. Taking the time to sink into the heels, lift the sit bones up to the sky. Deep full breath in And big exhale. Next inhale, right leg reaches high. And then on your exhale, step that right foot between the hands, lower the left knee to the earth, and inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Stretching through the left hip flexor. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the earth, and then straighten through the right knee, flex the right foot. And here's another place to keep the left hip directly over the left knee. So depending on the length of your legs, you might have to walk that right foot forward just an inch or two. Inhale, lengthens the spine, and as you exhale, come off of that back knee and rise up for a crescent lunge. Lower the hands to the earth. Inhale, sweep the right arm to the sky. Let your gaze follow the right fingertips as they come back down to the earth. And then let's straighten through the right leg for a pyramid pose. So if the hamstrings are tight here, feel free to take some blocks and place those under the hands. If you'd like a deeper stretch, walk the hands back so the fingertips face toward the back leg. And just rest in this pose, breathe. On an inhale, let's lengthen through the spine, walk the hands forward, and we'll come into a twist. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. For a little extra balance challenge, you can try bringing that left hand to the outside of the right foot, and then gaze up to the sky. As you exhale, lower your right hand. Step the right foot back and sweep it all the way up. As you exhale, move through a chaturanga, elbows tucked into your sides, open through your heart, and exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. And as you exhale, step that foot forward, lower the right knee to the earth. Inhale, arms reach. Take a moment to just feel that stretch on the front of the hip flexor. Such a nice stretch here. As you exhale, lower the hands and then pull the hips back as you straighten through the left knee. Think of keeping that right hip aligned over the right knee and then fold forward. Flex through the left toes. And just take a moment to experience the sensation of being here in this pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come off of that right knee, and we'll sweep the arms high for crescent lunge. As you exhale, plant the palms, and we'll flatten through the right foot, coming into our pyramid pose. Notice if this side is the same or different than the other side. Just create some awareness. Notice where your body is open, where it might need a little more opening. And let's lengthen through the spine, coming into our twist. Plant the right palm and inhale, sweep the left palm to the sky. Let your gaze follow that left hand. If you'd like the extra balance challenge, bring the right palm to the outside of that left ankle. And we'll lower the left hand. Let's sweep back, inhaling and exhaling through your chaturanga and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, take a deep breath in. And let's come forward into a plank pose, lower all the way down to your belly. Bend the knees. And let's reach around, clasping the outside ankles. This is a great stretch all on its own, but if you'd like to add a little back bend here, just think of pressing the shins into the palms to lift the chest. And we'll slowly lower, releasing the ankles. Palms come underneath the shoulders, and the back should be really loose after that. We'll come into a cobra or up dog, and then press back into a child's pose. Spread your knees to the edges of the mat, or bring the knees together, your choice. If knees are together, you can reach around behind you and clasp the ankles, coming into a rabbit pose, just hinging forward on your neck. And then we'll walk ourselves back up. And from here, let's spin onto our sit bones. Extend the right leg out and pull the left foot into the right inner thigh. Extend the right arm out, maybe clasping the right toes. And one more side body stretch here. Left arm reaches up and overhead. Breathing into the side body. And then we'll plant that left palm behind us and sweep the right arm open to the sky or behind you, whatever feels really good for your body. And then let's just change sides. So left leg extends, right foot comes to the left inner thigh. Reach down and clasp the ankle or the foot. And then coming into the side body stretch. Breathe into the expansion that you're creating in the sides of your body. And then we'll plant the right palm behind us, sweep the left arm up to the sky, and slowly lower. And from here, we'll extend the legs forward in staff pose, flex the feet, arms reach up beside the ears. Keep all of that length as you hinge at the hips and fold forward. So see how far you can go first with a straight spine. And then when you've gone as far as you can go ahead and round into the posture, coming into a passive fold here. Slowing down your breath. On your next breath in, begin to come out of the pose. And let's slowly lower ourselves all the way down onto the mat. We'll pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug, rocking side to side, massaging out the low back. And extend the arms out to your sides in a T. Simply drop the knees over to the right as you gaze to the left for a nice simple twist here. See if you can keep both shoulders pressing into the earth as you pull the knees back to center and drop them to the left. You gaze to the right. And we'll come back to center. Plant the feet on the earth, sweep the palms down beside the hips and then overhead. Nice stretch. Keep the palms extended overhead as you lift the hips into a bridge pose. So you can stay in this position, or if you'd like to sweep the arms down by the sides and interlace the fingers, you can do that. Sometimes you can get a little deeper stretch that way. So just notice what your body's craving. Sometimes it's wonderful to get into those deep stretches. Other days, it's wonderful to just back off and just relax into a posture. So notice what you need. Slowly unwind the spine. We'll extend the legs. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Close your eyes. Tune into your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your abdomen as you breathe. Allow yourself to be aware of the sensations in your body as they arise, not staying with any one of them, just noticing. On your next inhale, begin to deepen your breath, bringing your awareness back into your body. And let's slowly reach the arms overhead, stretch through the feet. Nice full body stretch here. And then we'll hug the knees into the chest. And roll over to your right side. We'll take a moment to just pause. Consider the kind of day or evening you'd like to have and carry that energy with you as you rise up to a seat. Coming into a cross-legged position, we'll end by bringing the hands to the heart center, receiving a breath in. As we bring the hands to the forehead, may our thoughts be peaceful. Hands to the lips, may our words be kind. And hands to the heart center, may our intentions be pure. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.